The disappearing cure.
In 1934, inventor Royal Rife stunned America. He claimed his frequency machine cured terminal cancer, but 5 years later his lab was in ruins. Equipment seized, records burned. Rife died broke, insisting they stole the cure. Was it medical fraud or a revolution buried? The truth lies in declassified documents and unanswered questions. Act 1. The microscope that changed everything and nothing. Royal Rife wasn't a doctor, he was a microscopy genius, a self-taught engineer obsessed with optics. In the 1920s, he built a microscope that could reportedly magnify specimens up to 31,000 times, using quartz prisms and monochromatic light. At the time, microscopes maxed out around 2000x and required chemical stains. Rife's system, he claimed, allowed him to see living viruses in motion. Even more radical, he said each pathogen vibrated at a unique frequency and glowed a specific color. Tuberculosis, gold, typhoid, salmon pink, cancer, deep violet. In 1944, even the Smithsonian acknowledged Rife's microscope had exceptional resolution. But here's the catch. No peer-reviewed scientific body ever confirmed his frequency color theory. As the Journal of Historical Medicine put it, no peer review validated Rife's pathogen color theory. So, brilliant optics? Probably. Verified discoveries? Not exactly. Act 2. The unproven miracle of 1934. Rife's real bombshell wasn't just the microscope. He claimed he could destroy viruses using frequency, targeting each one's mortal oscillatory rate like a singer shattering glass with a note. He built the beam ray machine to do it. In 1934, a test reportedly took place in San Diego, 16 terminal cancer patients, supervised by Dr. Milbank Johnson. According to letters and reports, 14 patients improved, some allegedly cancer-free after just 70 days of treatment. But here's the problem. No published medical study, no lab data, no independent verification. All we have are personal letters, one quoting, "Remarkable remissions were observed." When the American Medical Association asked for clinical trials, Rife refused. He didn't trust institutions, called them corrupt. That choice would cost him everything. Act 3. Why Rife really fell. No conspiracy needed. Today, many say Rife was silenced by Big Pharma. But the truth? It's more messy and more human. In 1939, Rife's business partners sued him for breach of contract. He'd promised dozens of machines but failed to deliver. His backer, Henry Timken, pulled out. His lab was repossessed. Lawsuits piled up. Then the AMA condemned the beam ray machine as unproven and unsafe. And since Rife marketed it without FDA approval, his reputation collapsed. Conspiracy theorists often mention a 1996 court ruling. The AMA was found guilty of conspiring against chiropractors in the 1960s. But Rife's name? Never mentioned. By 1953, Rife filed for bankruptcy. He stated, "I owe $250,000 with no assets. No secret agents, no dark ops, just lawsuits, regulatory backlash, and a man unwilling to submit to scientific scrutiny." Act 4. The real science. Rife inspired. No, he wasn't right. Still, Rife's story didn't end with ashes. In the 2000s, researchers began exploring how electromagnetic fields affect cells. In 2009, Dr. Boris Barbol ran a small study using radio frequencies on liver cancer. Some tumors shrank, but the trial was small, lacked controls, and wasn't repeated. The Novo TTF device, FDA approved, treats glioblastoma, a deadly brain cancer, using electric fields to disrupt cell division. Real bioelectric science, but it doesn't use resonance to destroy viruses like Rife claimed. As the National Institutes of Health puts it, there is no credible evidence that Rife machines are effective in treating cancer. Conclusion: the ghost in the machine. Royal Rife died in 1971, isolated, addicted to Valium, and discredited. But his legend lives on not because he cured cancer, but because he asked a question we still struggle with. When does skepticism become suppression of innovation? Modern medicine demands evidence, peer review, and reproducibility. Rife rejected all three. Yet today, frequency-based therapies are being tested again, this time under the scientific rigor he avoided. His machine is gone, his cure remains unproven, but the question lingers. Was Rife a fraud or a silence pioneer? If you found this story thought-provoking, Be sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more forgotten history and science mysteries.